Oh, thank you, Kitty. Right on cue. Hi. Or it's beautiful. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. I had forgot to hook up my camera here. So anyway, uh, I seen Eric was already in the chat there. So hi, whoever's watching too. So uh, just bear with me, please. Here, so gotta check some stuff here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. 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 Hi there, Billy. It's I'm so sorry. I was prepared, but things. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Anyway, just pain. Uh, and if anybody happens to want to join, yeah, that's cool. Just let me know. I'll send the link out there. So, okay. Okay. Yeah. Um. Put these. Okay. There we go. Okay. Anyway, I went to the studio and got a few things today. My watercolors. I'm not gonna do this in watercolors. Uh, so anyway, um, hey, Eric. So I'm gonna take these off. Yeah. Dang it, they're all tangled. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna charge these up a little. So sorry, just a sec here. Okay. Anyway, there we go. Hope y'all's had a good day wherever you are. So I don't know what it's gonna be. We'll see. Mm. Um, so I do need to get my big brushes out there. I just have my little ones here. That's all I've had is little ones the last little while here. So um, okay, and I need to put some of them up too because not enough room. Okay. Okay, I guess you won't go up too then, hey? These little bitty ones. Need a few little ones just in case. There. So, okay. There we go. Ah, shoot. Okay, there we go. We're just about set. See? Okay. Had some fun with sparklers earlier with the little one there. I got them for her birthday yesterday, and she went to sleep before dark time yesterday. So had a long day yesterday. Anyway, uh, so we'll get going here in just a minute. I'll get situated here. Um, get some colors open here. And I'm trying to do a show from the studio Saturday and see if my mom can take me and move those. So we'll see. Uh, but it'll be from my laptop. Uh, and I gotta put some more purple in that. Fuck. Damn it. Okay. There we go. Hey, Peace Love. And Dave. Yeah, it's hot here too. Er, yeah, it's pretty warm here. So, like I said, anybody wants to join here, in a few, for a few, whatever, later on or now, whatever. And I'll just paint. Okay, I do need some more open here. I don't need just look. I've got all different colors in that, so I'm gonna have to get some in this thing. So there's that. And got this. It's kiwi. Hello, green. Okay. And this one. Shit. I'm a reality. Reality. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Uh, I'm losing my head here. Uh, wait, let's see. God damn it. What am I talking about? Okay, that'll do. That's what I do. Okay. Yeah, I'll get to it in a sec. I'm gonna have a cigarette. Sorry. But yeah, fucking. If you see my little, it was like like a 12-second clip this morning of the chemtrail there when I went to the studio. Big ring around the sun there. Nice. Sitting outside off and on all evening. Airplanes flying over. You know, them kind of airplanes. The uh, yeah. Anyway, so nice of them to spray us with their crap, isn't it? So anyway, I know I don't usually do late. I think I like doing it nighttime like this because it's cooler and everybody's in the bed and can be more focused on it too. So, uh, what did she get? She wasn't just in here. I guess she went to bed. Didn't even say anything. Uh, oh, I found my laser light too. So it's been missing. Oh man, this ain't the cool one. I have one that it puts the shapes on the wall and stuff. This is for a cat. See, this is the cat's laser light. I don't know what happened to my other one. Damn it. Okay, those are fun to play with the cats. It drives them crazy. I had one cat, man. I had the big windows in the back of the house there and had long curtains. You get down and get the laser, and he would climb the damn curtains. It was freaking hilarious. And that was cat was awesome. Dave, you're funny. Who's this? All right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You go. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna paint, y'all. To be honest, it just I'm just sitting here and talk a minute and see. Um, and you know, I done a little bitty one today. Little bitty. Yeah, the little. They were fun, but they're tedious to do. Um, so I haven't translated the thing yet. So it's on the list. I brought all my other stuff. That's one reason I wanted to go to the studio. I brought all my sketches back here because I missed them. Uh, so, anyways, going back and looking at them and translating the ones that I haven't colored that y'all haven't seen yet. So, um, It's fun. Hey, fire all one. Oh, hang on, Dave. In just a sec here. Let me get my headphones back. OJ, oh, geez. OJ getting out. I'm not surprised. I just hope this don't screw the hangout up. So, uh, just a minute, Dave. Fuck. Okay, I'll give you the link there in the shit. Because I don't know if my headphones are working or not. So there we go. Get it quick. It's going to be deleted really quickly here. Got my finger on the remove button. So y'all, you coming in? Come on. Oh no wonder the volume is down on them. Dirt. I don't know if my headphones are working when y'all come in. So um, damn it. It's going. So sorry. If you didn't get it that time, let me know. I can add you to the thing that way too. So, there we go. I'm gonna start paying as soon as we get this situated. Okay. I know, I'll just leave it, whatever. I'm leaving it. So, okay, there you are. Okay. Ah! I went to let him out of the box and he's gone. Damn it, Google. It figured. We'll leave it. You know. Okay, there you are. Okay. You unmute there.
I'm out of hangout jail. Yay.
Yay! Yay! I didn't know if my headphones were working or not, so awesome. I saw that video. That was awesome. Thank you, video.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Yeah, well, you know. I don't really look for that sort of thing, but you know.
Yeah, no. That's still good though to know you helped that person, you know. So.
He got stabbed yesterday.
I saw that. Damn.
That's messed up, huh?
It is. Damn.
Some people think doing that is easy, but in between
it's dangerous.
In between cops and some of the other people you run into, yeah, it's not for the faint of heart.
Oh no, definitely not. Definitely not.
I'd do it though.
Yeah.
I kind of like living on the wild side.
I got kids.
No, I get it.
Do that type of thing, you know. But I'm there with you, you know what I mean? That I support that, you know. So.
He's kind of had a rough couple of months. That pharmacist attacked him, and
damn.
Thing about that dude, if he gets a conviction, he's gonna lose his license.
Yeah. Yes, they will. You can run it off the table. So.
You know, I think whoever is going to get charged, obviously with ADW, but I don't think depends on if it's attempt murder or not, because you do have major arteries in your arm, and he says it missed, just happened to miss everything. Because if you look at the wound, that wasn't a small knife.
No. Hey. Okay.
But yeah, it can be hazardous.
Oh yeah. I see Eric there. Hey Eric. How's it going?
In the house.
And no.
Hey? What?
Oh, no's in there too.
Oh, he's in the YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, here, wait a minute. Let me give.
Definitely.
I'm gonna give it to the koala too.
Okay. That cracked me up too, man. So it's been hot there too. It's been hot there too, Eric.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you on the flip side.
Same here, man.
Attempt murder or not, because you do have major arteries. Yeah, it's been warm. warm here too.
Well, you live in the People's Republic of California. So.
Yeah. Where our illustrious governor, Bong Hit Brown, says, drain all the reservoirs for little fish and micro shrimp, except the one by where his big piece of property is.
Of course.
I swear I think out of any of the politicians, the ones that represent us are the one banging on the least cylinders, you know?
Yeah.
I don't. The only one that I think is a real piece of work that isn't from here is that Maxine Waters. She's wow. I'd pull all my hair out if I had to be in the same room with all those people.
Fuck.
No, get me the hell out of here.
Ain't Maxine Waters a senator from California?
No, I think she represents Illinois, I think.
Oh, okay.
I can look it up to be more accurate. I don't need this anymore. Don't need that. Come on. Get the swirly thing.
You and Eric has controls, so if anybody else come in, and you can like move people to stuff. So,
Democrat from... Where's she from? Oh, she is from God damn it. It says Democrat
I was right.
California. Yeah, Eric was... Oh, I want to get the fuck out of this state.
join the club. Let's just start a GoFundMe.
Go live inside the hollow moon or whatever. She's 78 years old, born in 1938, August 15th. But she's from St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
It's California District 43. My God.
It's great.
Lucky you.
We had something like a bomb blew up on Utah Street near the baseball stadium. They said it was steam caused the pipes to bust, and it exploded a big ass hole out of the ground, and like 5 people got hurt. Shit was crazy. Fucking dust every goddamn way.
Mm.
No.
Yeah, steam's nothing to mess around with.
The thing about it, you have the homeless that be sleeping on them steam grates. So, you know, it could have been real. It could have been much more worse than what we thought.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Back in the day when they used steam locomotives, you kind of had a big chance of that thing blowing up on you.
Mm.
You know, something getting stuck or just exponential pressure just...
Boom.
Yeah, no doubt. And then the thing about it, it blew up right there by the Marriott Hotel. So, you know, it caused a lot of money to be lost, rather. I'll say it like that.
They're insured, so.
That's all right. The Marriott family has a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that the one that? What's her name? That goofy blonde chick.
Paris. That's not. No. That's Paris.
Oh, that's Hilton. Oh, for some reason I thought that's Hilton Hotels. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, that's Hilton. Yeah.
That's all right. I'm sure they got daughters just like her.
Probably so.
Totally monarched and MK Ultra'd.
I believe that. Yep. And then you know what's crazy about you mentioning MK Ultra? I just got the Xbox One, and I went out and got That's where I've been playing the fucking game. That's why I ain't been online. But I've been playing Mafia 3, and one of the DA district attorneys, he was talking about like how they was taking over the Haitian area, and they was using the MLK Ultra to do it.
Yeah.
Gentrification.
Yeah.
Okay. I like using a lot of $3 words I can't spell because of my shitty 12 years of government education.
Right, my lack of education, right?
Yeah.
I went to lunch twice. I like to eat.
I always liked shop classes.
Right. They don't really have them implemented in the middle schools and junior high schools anymore. Like when I was coming up, we had metal shop classes like that. But yeah, I mean, and I can understand because of safety rules. That was the reason why they took them out of the middle schools and stuff like that, because they was more so they like more like 12 and 11 now in these schools, and not really 13 and 14 like I was in junior high. But they changed the way the grading system is.
Yes. My littlest one goes to middle school next year.
Well, back in the day, my friend of mine, he's an older guy, junior high school and high school. He took a shooting class, and he carried a single shot 22 with him to school every day.
Yes, they did that when I went. I think they stopped doing that after my year. The last year they did it. That year, I can't remember what year it was. That's so long ago. But yeah, I remember kids doing that too. Yeah. For the ROTC.
Yeah, ROTC. And I always wanted to be a.
Well, no, this wasn't ROTC. This was a general class anybody could take.
Oh.
I think if you didn't have a rifle, you could get one from the school. That was he was through. I don't know what the junior high he went, but it was through San Diego Unified.
Oh.
And track and field coaches actually had blank firing pistols.
Yeah.
Instead of some goofy noisemaker.
They did too, yeah.
Yeah, cap gun.
Yeah.
No, they actually took the ammunition I've seen was made by Winchester. They had 22 and 38 caliber blank firing pistols. The barrel's blocked and the cylinder's blocked, so you can't put a regular round in it. But
we had one like Eric's talking about.
But these are actually made by your Winchester Remington ammunition.
They were orange. I remember they were orange. It was like you said, like a cap like that.
No, the one I saw, the one I had seen, it looked like any snub nose 38. Yeah,
it looked like that too.
It was,
but
blue.
It had the red cap. It had the red caps in it.
Oh, the ones. In fact, I have a blank firing pistol, pre-war German. Something like they would have used in track and field, or maybe even the 1936 Olympics.
Yeah.
It was made by ROM, RIEM.
Wow. Hey, Rebecca, I see you like to put some of the Bruce Lee stuff on your pages, which I often admire. But I'm watching the Bruce Lee, the Legend today, which is something I've never seen. It's like the whole biopic of his life and his death. and come to find out that his mother was German and his father was Chinese. And I was just like, German? You know, I really couldn't really see no German in this guy. But yeah, his mother was German.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that is. That's why I thought I would share it.
Cool.
You know, so just when you hating the Germans, remember Bruce Lee was one.
Assad's wife's German. Well, she's from the UK, but she's German heritage.
Well, they're both pieces of shit. So yeah.
Yeah, all part of the same gang that all fight each other just so one person can be the boss.
Yeah, like Lenny said, yeah, there's mafia, worldwide mafia.
Wow. Hey, you know what? I'm just really finding out the real story behind Chelsea Manning. And it's like, now when I think about all the videos that y'all did on this Manning, I think the first time I saw y'all had it up there, I was thinking Peyton Manning. Right. But yeah, but now I get the Manning story, and it's just like when Obama set Manning free, I was just like, wow. That's all I can really say is wow.
He was part of the fucking shit. Whether he had to go along with it, whether he wanted to or not.
You know, they're gonna make a new Charlie's Angels movie after that. They're gonna have Manning, Michelle Obama, and Jenner.
Bruce Jenner.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is crazy. They said the day that Kim Kardashian was kind of fried her chicken because one of her Instagram photographs came back real dark, and they thought that she was using blackface.
Yeah. What is that? I don't know what that is.
Right. Where she put paint on her body to make her look darker than what she really is.
Like, oh shit.
Okay.
Who's that guy that used to do that back in the day? Al Jolson.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, they kind of got on her about that. It's just like, hey, you know, to be black, it's a whole lot to come with that. Way beyond the skin color. So it's just like what she was forced to do is to lighten up the photograph. And I'm just thinking like, okay, if you can lighten up a photograph, then the photograph probably wasn't even real. If you're able to lighten it up.
Hang on, I'll let her answer.
You know, it's like, did you take another photograph, or did they just use the word she lightened
Not Roxanne.
up some more? I'm just like,
didn't Jack Benny used to do that as part of one of his routines too?
Jack Benny, I'm not really sure, but there was a lot of actors that used the black face, clown face, sad face, or whatever like that.
Or no, that was
That
no,
was
he had
Charles.
another guy on his show that he called, the character was Rochester. You do, okay, Mr. Benny. You know that guy. They started on radio.
My sister was just watching, so I just wanted to say, she said she was going to bed. Yeah, right.
I'm sorry, Eric. I'm a fountain of useless knowledge.
No, it's all good. Hey, those movies were like horror movies because they would come on with no commercials, and I was just like, "What the fuck is going on with that?" That shit was scary as a child, but yeah, she kind of got in trouble for the day. It's just like, you know, I think we have became race sensitive and word sensitive to the point where you can't, your freedom of speech is sensitive.
Hey man, let her out the box when she come back. I don't know why
Right.
she keeps dropping out. Weird.
Even over there in the UK, Benny Hill did that, but he was just more satire, making fun of this whole silliness of it.
Benny Hill was the funniest, man. I mean, because like
Oh
I
yeah,
said,
his early mid stuff, yeah.
yeah, his stuff was. I mean, I even like Hee Haw. I thought it was like a little crazy. But when you pop up out the bushes, you pop up out the bushes now, they think you're a pedophile. But back then, Hee Haw did that shit periodically. Pop
Yeah.
up on the female, start singing to her and shit like that. That shit was comedy.
I want to say, when I was a kid, I think my mom was dressing us up like coal miners, kids or
Coal
something.
miners
But she painted our faces, or she may have been dressing us up as little black kids. I don't have no idea. I was little. I don't remember. My sister remembered better. But they put shoe polish on her face.
Mm.
Well, you come out of a
Yeah.
coal mine and you're pretty scroungy.
Either
That-
one, I can't
I-
remember, man.
I had a friend who was a diesel mechanic, and it was kind of a small shop, so they're having to roll around. It's not like these big
Right.
shops are all clean. And he'd
But
always
that-
come home all with grease, shit all over his face.
Oh, my dad.
Go,
did
does
before he
the
was.
master know that you're gone?
My dad did. Well, actually,
And he goes, shut the fuck up.
they would get so black from where he worked, they had to take a shower before they left.
Yeah.
That's how bad it was. Yeah.
But shoe polish would have been the perfect thing to portray a coal miner's daughter. Yeah, shoe polish would have
I
been.
believe that's what it was. I was little. I can't remember well, but it was weird. I thought
Yeah, probably weird, but yeah,
something you'll never forget. Like,
yeah, something you'll never forget. But yeah,
hey, Jaleel. That's,
Hey, Jalil. He said his mic's still not working.
yeah, I know.
Mm. But,
Okay.
and what's been going on in London, Paris? What's been going on in Europe?
False
period.
shit. False flag, distractions.
It's like,
I
come
mean, fucking.
It's like you want to be popular now. But every time I turn around, something happening.
It's saying, look here, don't look here in the U.S. where the PM of India is about to meet with President Trump, the 26th. You know what's going on in India, right?
Right.
So there you go, people. Pay attention.
He just had the Panamanian president in there recently.
For India, though, I mean, look the demonetization in India, and if you see my one show I did about it, that city that's been there since the 60s, where there's no religion, no money, no politics, which was a lie I found out, because it's funded by the government of India, more or less. So, that's been an ongoing experiment there since then.
Yeah.
To see
And
how it would work.
And they're 3 billion strong. So something is going on over there.
Oh, definitely.
They're manning call centers.
They got their heavyweight champ. They got their wrestling heavyweight champion, the modern day Maharaji, Jinder Mahal. So everybody is capitalizing on Indian and the Indian prestige.
They're no better than the rest of. I mean, these people. Yeah. I mean, they demonetize their money and they're building a fucking big ass fucking statue there. It's costing millions of dollars.
Yeah.
But your people are going broke and shit like that, and you're.
Yeah. Monuments are monumental.
See, it's what I said. they're creating their new world order monument, their new monuments, and they're taking down the old ones. That's what they're doing. If you see what ISIS is doing with that, they're not. I don't. We've talked about this before. These things, they're not really destroying. They're selling on the black market and shit like that. You know, big cities and stuff like that. They're getting rid of that shit and making new, so people will forget the other.
I'd like to know where to get one of those indestructible Toyotas.
No shit.
Yeah.
And then I'll have it guarded by grocery cart guns and suicide chickens.
Yeah.
He's a suicide chicken.
It's fucking hilarious.
I think KFC has something to do with that.
Hey man, that's not real chicken.
They said the head leader of ISIS is dead, but yet ISIS is still claiming responsibility for everything, right?
How many times have they killed Baghdadi?
Right.
Yeah, right.
The
Sure.
big Baghdadi.
If they had really killed the head of ISIS, we would have no government right now.
Yeah. They said they just killed the head of ISIS. He's dead. But yet ISIS is, I mean, for one thing, ISIS is still on YouTube. ISIS is still on Twitter. If these people were the real threat, they wouldn't even have nowhere. You come and you turn my shit off, but their shit is still running. So that's how you know that shit is some bullshit. You ain't really locking down. You really ain't locking down shit like you saying you lock it down, because if you was, these motherfuckers wouldn't even exist.
Exactly. They want them to exist.
Yeah. You know, every time it's terrorism, it's a Muslim, it's terrorism. The white guy that shot up the motherfucking the Congress baseball game, they call him a lone wolf. You know what I'm saying? You never want to call the white man a terrorist.
Shit,
you know,
that's
shit go down in Europe. You never call the European a terrorist. But
I'd like to know why a congressman is trying to play baseball with a suit on.
No shit. But that whole lone wolf thing, that's more or less calling them a terrorist without calling them a terrorist.
Without calling them a terrorist, because you don't really want to call your people in America fucking terrorists. So you call them a lone wolf, but we know what it really means.
Yes, we do.
We know what it really means.
Yep.
But you would never really say it publicly. So it's just like, as long as you whitewashing bullshit like that and you sugarcoating the real shit, hey, you know what? We ain't gonna pay no more attention to you than what we already do.
Right.
How can we really trust you when you ain't keeping it 100 for everybody? If you kill some people in America that are some terror, we gonna call your ass a fucking terrorist. Period.
Right.
We don't care what color you are.
But given
The
that
act of terrorism is what makes you a terrorist. Not what color you are, not what religion you hold. The act of terror is what makes you a terrorist.
see, and then there again we go back into the shit. They put this shit out there. That shit, you know what I mean? MK Ultra crap.
Right.
You know, to get people to do this crazy shit that they broadcast on the TV, you know, round the clock when it happens, you know. Not saying all of them, but the majority of them, you know.
Eric, if you ever get stopped, just tell them I'm a domestic tourist. I'm gathering intelligence, but I'm not finding any.
Right. I'm just gathering. This is a gathering of information.
Man.
Real talk, man. Real talk. It's just like they would never call it like it is. It's just like the people that's killing up news people, shooting people live on TV. I mean, even the police keep getting off. So it's just like, what do we think as citizens? You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
Right.
it ain't gonna never be no justice for anything in America, but yet we stand for justice.
No, Eric, it's just us. It's not justice.
That's right. There you go. Exactly.
The only terrorists I've ever seen carry badges.
Yeah. I mean, they showed the Castile shooting, something I've never even seen. They like, these graphics are gonna be real fucked up. So do you tell the police I got an armed weapon, I'm licensed or whatever like that? So he say, don't pull it out. So the police say, don't pull it out. But then he was like, yeah, I gotta pull it out. I gotta get it. I gotta give it to you so you can have it. And then yo just lights his ass up, and then he gets charged. He don't get no charges for killing this guy. And he was only trying to turn in his weapon. So it's just like, I'm trying to give it to you, and you give me fucking 6 or 7 shots. Now, why you shoot me those many times?
That's fucked up.
Right? You could have just shot me in the leg if you thought I was a threat.
There went though when you have a CCW in your household, when they run a car from that same house, it already shows up on their computer that there's a CCW registered to that address.
Yeah,
exactly.
So the second before they even got out of the car, they knew that car was connected to a CCW.
Yeah,
They know it. They know it. So
Some
once again, you
states
got to consider the psyops. So once again, you got to consider the female that was next to him. Some say that she was the feds, or she was, she was on the other side of the law.
Could be. You never know. Unless you were there,
Some say that was a collection route where the pimps got to pay that money.
Well, I don't remember the state it was in, but
Minnesota.
Okay, well, I don't know that particular state. Some states where you can have get a CCW. Some states you have to tell them the second they walk up to your door, and others you don't have to say anything.
Right. So evidently he wanted to announce his shit. You got a baby in the back and all this other kind of shit. And she on Facebook Live. This is one of the first Facebook Live killings, right? So just like it could have been more about the Facebook Live than the actual killing. I'm about to put this motherfucker down on Facebook. She put out her camera, and then that's how it gets started. Right?
Fucking crazy.
I ain't gonna say it's staged, but it's purpose propaganda.
Yes, exactly.
Somebody's gonna actually be sacrificed during this video shoot.
Exactly.
It ain't gonna be fake. It's gonna be reality TV, and that's what that shit is becoming now.
It is. It certainly is.
Because I was talking to a friend of mine earlier, and we were just like, man, my city is just going crazy. It's just like we got bodies dropping after bodies, 6 and 7 at a time. It's just out of control. And it's like we can't be thinking that people are that mad at each other. Something else got to be behind this shit.
And pay Oprah too. You got to think about that too.
Exactly. Fucking mind control, chemtrails, bad food.
Yep.
Smart TVs, addiction to telephones. The American addiction is a motherfucker, man.
Yes.
It ain't no AA. It ain't no anonymous. It's nobody anonymous. You know what's going on.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what's going on. It's the American addiction.
And hey man, it ain't just America. It ain't just America. So.
I'm saying though, they know how to feed to that thing that is an addict in us.
Yeah, they do.
Because like I said, at one time I can remember like 8 to 9 phone numbers. Now that I got a smartphone, I don't know no phone numbers. All I know is the names that I got.
Yeah. You just have to look. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Can't remember the numbers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever happened to the little black book?
Exactly. No more black books, nothing.
Right.
I got some papers and pieces of paper in my wallet, but that's only a minimum.
Yep. Business cards.
Yeah.
Business cards too. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the link to join is in the YouTube chat, y'all. So
You know, this world is changing rapidly. We're just fucking rapid fire out here. And if you're
Yeah.
not ready to keep up, you're gonna get ran over or ran the fuck out.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Jalil, what if there was no Sonic the Hedgehog and all you had was Pong?
Right.
Hey,
What would
oh
you do?
yeah. Speaking of games, I played Dragon Ball today with the kid, with the boy, the bald one. He's bald now, but
I wouldn't worry about that shit. Oh, okay. I got old people's eyes, man. I gotta, cause I am a. Oh, he's going off grid.
Oh, man, you look. It's harder than it looks.
Yeah.
He's gonna call himself Anon off grid. Off grid Anon or something.
I mean, cause see, for one thing,
Oh,
you think
Anon.
you're going off the grid. Look, man, they got satellites in the sky. They got cameras fucking everywhere. There is no off the grid.
It's all,
Stop talking about that off the grid shit,
Actually,
because it ain't no way to get off.
yes,
Ain't no off.
actually, you can. You just got to look for the right places.
And we're
But
not
like
in the
you
right
said-
places. And we're not in the right places.
Nope.
I mean, the only off the grid is in the dead zone. If it's a dead zone where your shit don't work, that's off the grid.
That's why we're all gonna move to the Antarctic.
You know that movie, Pulse?
You don't live in no dead zone. All your equipment work. So you gotta stop talking that get off the grid shit if you're not gonna get off the fucking grid.
Much rather be dead. Why?
You know that movie, Pulse? Y'all seen that movie, Pulse?
Uh-uh.
You haven't? It's an old movie.
Yeah.
It's an old movie where the spirits come through the frequency, certain frequency, and they'll kill. They touch you and you turn to ash
Yeah.
or
You
whatever.
fucked up real bad. I seen that. Yeah.
But only if your shit is not in the dead zone. If you're in the dead zone, you're fine. But if you're not in the dead zone, yeah, they'll come get your ass.
Hey, that was Final Fantasy, the movie.
That's similar to what's going on now with that, if you think about it. So
You know, I always thought about escapism, but I found out that it is no way except you get out of the body. That's the only way to get away from everything is to escape out of the body. And if you ain't ready to do that, like I said, that's the only way off the grid. Everything else is locked down. If you go underwater, they got you. If you go in the sky, they got you. Wherever you think. I mean, a matter of fact, they sound like God when he was talking to David. He said, if you make your bed in hell, I'm gonna be down there frying your fucking chicken. So it's just like wherever you go, these people are prepared for you.
Well, that's not true, Eric. The bathroom is still a sanctuary.
yeah. Hey, wait till you have kids.
I love
Wait
your
till you have
comeback.
kids.
Oh.
Wait till you have kids.
You on the roll.
Oh, you lose that sanctuary too, huh?
When you have kids, yes, you lose that sanctuary.
It's a bathroom. Hey, man, I did a million things in the bathroom, and you ain't lying, bro. It's a sanctuary.
Damn it.
It was a good place to read the Auto Trader.
Bella. Damn it.
I don't think I want to taste the rainbow. I don't like it. I don't like it no more. But there ain't no getting away from it.
Yeah.
I figured that out. The only way to beat this thing is right up the middle where all of the action is. That's how you face this demon. It's right up the middle where all of the action is. You gotta really be about the fight.
Face. In their
You gotta
face.
really be fight. Exactly. You gotta really be about the fight because they're gonna come and do something to you anyway. So you might as well go out fight.
Excuse me.
Yeah. You might as well stand for something before you fall for everything. Yeah. Take a stance. Even if it's a small stand. Take a stand. But believe in something. Hold on to something. Create a small legacy that it may grow later.
Right.
Yeah. What they gonna remember you by? What people gonna say about you after you're gone?
Right.
That's what's.
Hello.
Oh, I'm in there.
Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
Cool.
I always like that icon.
I know. So cool.
You are getting sleepy.
It's pretty much what they're doing to us.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and that's the truth. And the way they putting you back to sleep is you ain't got enough time to grieve. Because it's incident after incident after incident after incident, and eventually you're just gonna fall back to sleep. Why? Because you ain't getting enough time to get over anything. You ain't get enough time to breathe again. Why? Because it's rapid fire. And it ain't even Robert J. Morris. It's real rapid fire. Right, popping off. You know, and like I was saying earlier, you know, in my city, they want to have a reason. Well, right now we have a reason to call for martial law. It's like they're gonna make us ask for it. There's so much drama,
Exactly.
so much drama in Charm City.
It's in Baltimore.
It's fucking Sweet Home City, and our city, the people, the citizens in our city are gonna be asking for martial law because the shit is so fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What city are you in?
Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore City.
You might be on. Yeah, I think you are on the list. They're sitting in beds there.
Yay.
12 cities were added. I think today or yesterday.
Yeah, I know we was always on the list. I talked about it a long time ago, like in 2012. I think I talked about it on Facebook. I was like, wait till that shit happened in Baltimore City, and everybody was like, no, fuck that, that shit ain't happening here. And then as soon as Freddie Gray happened, that's when that shit popped off, and I was like, see, I told you.
Yeah, they're doing the same thing they're doing in Chicago. They're just expanding it to 12 more cities. Basically, what they're trying to do is build up a case for, martial law.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they'll bring the UN in. They done signed the papers, so
these people got to fulfill the Bible. See, this thing is bigger than us. They got to fulfill. That Bible has got to be fulfilled by the God man.
They think they have to. They don't have to.
Watch.
But that's what I'm saying. They will. They're, that's what I'm saying. They don't have to do it, but they're doing it anyway.
You got Donald Trump saying shit like, I and I alone can fix it. And like I said, when I did his code 416, I didn't even look at the 3 6s that he had in his 2 names and his birth date. I never looked at the 666 that was in his shit. So it's just like, yeah, the code don't fucking lie. Code don't lie. I just paid attention to the 416, but if you slow it down, it's saying 416, meaning pay attention to the door of the first 6, and there's 3 of them. And this guy's in beast mode talking about I and I alone can fix it. And then when you look at the scripture, it says that the beast's head will be wounded, but then he will be made alive again. So it's just like you look at everything that happened to Donald Trump. I'm grabbing him by the pussy and all this other stuff, all these wounds that he was taking, and then that shit still didn't stop him. So like I said, he was in fucking beast mode.
Yeah. Yeah. And this wall, who's going to have to pay for that wall?
Right. The Wailing Wall. The Wailing Wall. The Wailing Wall is the wall he talking about building. We're going to witness it. Their Bible is backwards. It ain't the Bible that the real Hebrew Israelites read.
It's not. No.
And it's going to
They
come
got
with
an
the
Alistair
best
Crowley
block
Bible.
and cement that Home Depot can sell them. Home desperation.
Yeah. And he gonna get reelected, and that's gonna fuck up everybody. You're gonna be like, really? He got reelected? Like, yes. Because he gonna make everybody depend on him. If you can see, they worshiping him already. If you got everybody that came to his fucking cabinet meeting, they all were saying, "Yes, Mr. Trump, because of you, everything is great. Because of you, everything is perfect. Because of you, everything is this." So yeah, they on that fucking antichrist shit.
Yeah. They just don't realize it.
I'm gonna be the first one to talk about it on a late night Rebecca Artist Freedom.
Yes.
He's the fucking antichrist. I said it first.
See it this way. You have no choice. They're going to do what they're going to do. It don't make a shit who's where, who's what. It doesn't matter. They're going to do what they're going to do. And there's nothing anybody, presidents, anywhere can do anything about it. They're still going to do whatever they want to do. You can either go along with it to a certain extent, or you can die. One or the other. At this point, we suffered through 8 years of Obama. I mean, come on, we can make it through that. I think we can make it through him.
We ain't make it through that. More black people died under his reign. We ain't make it through that as a black nation. Over 300 something. I mean, I ain't even got to do the numbers, but yeah, it was bad for black folks.
Well, of course.
It wasn't great for us. We didn't even have a barbecue. We didn't even have a fucking picnic. We didn't have shit.
Oh yeah.
That shit was not
it's all the Jews, man. The Jews are running everything.
Yeah, well, they're patsies. They're the ones to point to blame at. The real blame is to the Zionists.
Well, to be accurate, that's what I was referring to. I mean,
I would rather
there are some. They say they're Jews, but they're not.
They're not. Right, that's what the Bible said too. They fake Jews
me.
from the synagogue of Satan. That's what Alistair Crowley be talking about. Yeah, I mean that's that shit, man.
Are they
That's
made
that
out of
shit.
GMOs?
That's funny. More likely, they ain't got no seed in them. They seedless.
They're seedless.
But the fucking Zionist, man, that's the heart of the demon right there.
Yeah, it is.
And what's crazy, the Jesuits started off as some people that had they was pro Jesus. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Well, see, what we call the Bible was, it was all our history, right, was allegedly destroyed in the libraries that got, Alexandria and all that got burnt.
Yep.
And the Jesuits were the ones that rewritten the history too. Right. You got to look at that.
Yeah, well. most of the Jesuits are crypto Jews anyway. They're not Christians by any stretch of the imagination.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah, man. These people know how. These are real capitalists. These people know how to capitalize on your pain, your struggle, your greatness, your actual reward they will take from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they talking about banning people flights from North Korea now. Now they gonna make the band. We're talking about making the band with Puffy again. Puff the magic fucking dragon. You know, yeah, you gonna make the fucking band now. So now we're gonna ban North Koreans from coming over here. Really? Really?
I know. Ridiculous.
Really?
It's just to
They
pit
on
them
the
against each other.
You on the list too?
Yeah.
Everybody on the motherfucking list. This ain't even Chris Jericho's list. It's another fucking list.
No, I don't agree with you there, Jaluz. I think it's the other way around.
What, Satanism is capitalism?
No, I believe the Zionists, they control it all, man.
Yes.
it's-
Designers.
The Jesuits, most if not all, are crypto Jews.
The thing about it, they showed it to us in the first Matrix, right? Where I think it was the second Matrix, where Neo chose Zion. You know, he chose to save Zion and Trinity. So the Zionists are going to always be in control. You'll never get to the source. Why?
Ever
Because
since Babylon.
the leaders of this Matrix
Never say never.
all the time.
Never say never, Eric. Because you never know.
Oh yeah, but somebody said we are the source. So we don't have to make it to ourselves because that's what we already are. They trying to get to us.
Yeah.
You know, trying to convince us that Zion is better. You know, come with us to Zion. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Simple fact is we're just electrical energy, for lack of a better term. I mean, that's all we are.
Yes.
Your body is just a canister that contains your essence.
Yes. Meat suit.
You can either be a negative energy or a positive energy. It's one or the other.
That's up to you, exactly. Well, like we said, they want us to be negative. That's why they put all this negative shit out there.
If you're negative, you're going to end up coming right back here in this same little hologram. You're going to do it all over again.
Self-destruct.
And the only way to escape it is with the positive energy to where you get out of this time trap and into a different dimension. Yes.
Or your dimension, the one that you want to choose. Because I was talking today, y'all. That's how I know that we be time traveling. Because I was talking about that same shit earlier today, but just on a whole different level. Yeah, but you just opened my eyes up to some other shit that I think you gave me the answer to some questions that I was secretly looking for, even though I was explaining my own shit. So I appreciate that. I don't think this is the appropriate time for me to even talk about the other stuff. But yeah, I appreciate you helping me out with just that right there. Like, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, a lot of people just don't get it, and they won't, and that's hey, it's okay, it's all good. I mean, you either do or you don't. I mean, personally, I know what's going on. I think they'll have to find out on their own, as we all will.
Yeah, that's true.
But the thing about it, right, is sad is that the people that continue to reincarnate themselves into this matrix, they get used to being negative. That's why they breed negative children and everything else when they do come back to do it all over again, to try to be positive, to get to that next realm.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, this earthly realm is hell. This is hell. And to get out there.
There you go again. There you go again, Trap. Go ahead. Go ahead. We'll go ahead and get on in the conversation.
You got to get out of it, and the only way to do that is to find your positive self and stay that way. and you'll find a way into the next higher realms where you don't have to come back and repeat this shit over again.
Right.
Basically, you'll get on an infinity timeline versus a infinite timeline versus an infinity timeline. Infinity
Yes.
timeline, you're just going to repeat.
Yes. And some people are stuck in that loop, and they have to choose to get out of it, like you said, to be positive or negative. And yeah, that's up to you to choose to give in to their crap. You know, to let it get
Remember
to
the
you.
Tom Cruise movie, Repeat and
bunch
Die,
of 'em.
but he had to always die before he get to the. I think I made a video
Whoever's
about
talking, their
Alpha and
icon
Omega.
comes up.
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah, I was talking about. I think I made a video about the Alpha and Omega, and when Tom Cruise made the movie about Repeat and Die, and it was just like, yeah, you always gotta die and repeat, and live again, just so you can get to the Alpha to destroy it. So when I think about it in real time, it's just like, yeah, that's exactly what people get caught up in, a system of dying and repeating until they reach the Alpha.
Until they fucking figure it out.
Right out, right.
Right.
That's why we got spirits that are trapped here. That's why we got so-called ghosts and all of that shit. Because, like I said, some people have. I mean, it's even a complacency in that. You know, yeah, I might well go ahead and dig into it. It's even a complacency in that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why you have long-term wickedness. That's why they call them demons. Because they've been doing it for a long time. They've been dividing men for a long time. That's why they call them demons. You know what I'm saying? They've been stuck in the division of body and spirit for a long time, because that's what the whole thing of the tree of life is all about in the Garden of Eden and the tree of knowledge. Because they say the tree of life, if you eat of that fruit, you can live forever, meaning that you can stay in the physical state on the planet and boom, that's it. But man chose the tree of knowledge, which gave him the split. So now he was able to leave the body, because God testifies and says that man has become like one of us because he has ate from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, meaning that he's able to split now. So when they got to Jesus Christ, he's doing transformations, he's walking on water, you know what I'm saying? And all this other kind of stuff. So because he already is the tree of life, and he already had ate from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil as well. So he was able to go in and out of the body whenever he wanted to. And see, that's what we could have done, because they said if man, after man had ate from the tree of knowledge, if he eat from the tree of life, he would be able to go in and out all the time. So now we got to wait to go in and out, or go to sleep to go in and out of the body. I was like, wow. Because other than that, we would be trapped here on the earth. According to the story, we would be trapped here on the earth and never get the real rebirth, meaning getting out of this flesh and going to another dimension. You would just be pretty much trapped here if you didn't eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, because that gave you the option to split and become a god. And you don't just have to be a human. You can become a god, but you got to get the fuck out your body to do it. So they put the fear of death on us to make us not want to become a god. But that's the way you become a god, is but you got to get out of your body first. That's why they fear among the whole death thing with funerals. Why is it called a funeral? Yeah, because it's a fun for Ra and El.
Yeah.
You know, slow the word down. It's a fun for Ra and El, right? You become a god.
You should check out some of Bill Cooper's work.
Definitely.
I'll see if I can grab a link.
But they got people petrified of death. You know, just the word death, like, oh no, a death demon, or like, man, you become a god when you get the fuck out this body.
Oh,
You've been waiting to birth it all your life.
let me tell you, I had an experience yesterday. Oh my God. We were going to town. My mom was driving. She's 70 years old. She still drives good and everything. But it was me. She was driving. I was in the passenger seat, and all three kids were in the back. We were going around this curb, really bad curb, and there's this car come right over the yellow line and sideswiped us. And you know, if she hadn't had kept control of the car, man, oh my God, that was so scary. And they just kept going.
Wow.
Yeah. Damn, that was. She don't usually cuss that much, but my God.
So that day she had to let him go, huh?
Yeah, she did. Oh my God. And she called the highway patrol later and told them, well, if it didn't damage your car, what can we do about it? Well, it broke my mirror. It just shattered the glass in the mirror because it's one of them retractable, it folds in. It shattered the mirror.
Yeah,
And they hung up
side
on
mirror.
her. But yeah, they hung up on her.
And you know what? And more likely, that's not even covered under your deductible because it's under $500. You got to pay that out of pocket. I had a few mirrors broken off. The insurance don't cover that because it's not enough damage.
You can get that at the junkyard cheap.
Right. So that's the best way to go. If I knew that, I would have went there first and then just let them paint it.
Julia. Yeah, man, that I just had to share. That was, oh my God. If I'd have had a joint, I'd have smoked it.
Oh, yeah,
Type of
that's
moment.
nice. It's always good to smoke a joint.
Man.
It's Miller time.
Damn. And then like, oh shit. Kissing the floor when you get out of the car moments, like, or ground, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God. Eh?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hello, what's it?
Hey, Rebecca, how you been? Hey, what's up, King Nine?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, it's been a while. Hey, what's up, No? Peace to peace.
Yo.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, greetings to the one called Peace. What's up, Jalouse? I met him once. I think it was on hang out with Rose Patton a while back.
Yeah.
And what's up, Sire?
Siri. That's
Siri,
Eric.
excuse me.
That's Eric.
Okay.
It's Eric backwards.
There, I threw you up a link for Bill Cooper.
Hmm.
For those that may be interested, he's into the whole time thing. I think he's got a pretty good handle on it. Some of it may seem far-fetched to some people, but I've watched him for a while, and I've got a good handle on where he's coming from.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Damn it.
Hey, so Rebecca, what are you painting there? What a rainbow?
I don't know. He's painting whatever. It's something.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, 'cause I see you're an artist and you like to paint. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it could be looked at as a rainbow, or like a divided rainbow there. See,
Okay. Have you ever tried to sell some of your paintings?
I'm working on that. I'm got a studio at an art gallery in the next town. So I just hadn't had the money to. Car's been tore up and stuff. I haven't been able to do anything with it. So go on for that. They'll help me with all that. They said so. That's good.
Oh, I got you.
And plus, can learn some new stuff too.
Hey, what's up, Peace?
What's up?
Shit, I'd sit on the side of the road with the shit piled up around me. Here, take it. What do you give me for it? Set you up a little produce stand selling art.
That's what somebody else said to do to go to the trade lot or something with it. So, it seems most people want them framed too. So
That'll be extra.
yeah. That's true. Yeah, you can do that.
You got a young man there that ought to be able to learn a little woodworking skills.
Well, if I had the tools and stuff, I could do it myself. See, so I'm watching my dad do it enough to know what to do basically. So it didn't look that hard. So
Yeah, a good whittling knife, hammer, and some nails. You're in business.
mhm.
Hey, folk shit sells good.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Kind of like those guys that'll carve a whole big old thing out of with just a chainsaw.
I actually know somebody that does that.
That's
One of
talent.
my friends, one of my friends in school, in junior high school, that's what her dad did. Does still. He's really good at it too.
Yeah, we have one here where I live. He's passed away though. But hell, his one of his totem poles is still sitting not far from my house.
Cool.
Right on. Yeah, they can get it pretty elaborate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty good. I think he actually gained national recognition.
Cool. Cool. I think this guy here did too, Skip Roth. If you've heard of him.
Name don't ring a bell, but that doesn't mean anything with me. I'm not
Yeah.
good with names.
That's me. Yeah. So, but yeah, I believe he did make national news with that or something else. I can't remember. 'Cause he got into a bit of trouble.
Those types usually do.
Yes. I think it was murder, but he got acquitted and all that, I believe, and stuff. So, still, it was self-defense. So, crazy.
Bill Cosby got a mistrial.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Of course.
He got a mistrial.
I knew he would.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
You waited too long to do this.
That's exactly what the jury was hung over. was because of that. And
I heard about. Oh, I heard about the mistrial. No, it was he was acquitted because there wasn't enough evidence. Because some one of the I guess witnesses or somebody was discredited because of some false information.
Mm,
Yeah, her testimony. The girl,
yeah.
her testimony has some leaks in it, some holes in the rap. Yeah, that's definitely true.
Mm,
But it's kind of funny when cops don't get discredited for their test of lying.
I know. They figure.
That's crazy. And these be made into high-profile shootings.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like these are public opinions, and CNN done grabbed it, all on Fox News. Everybody's on this shit, and then when the cop gets off, you know, nobody says anything. Everything turns into a civil suit payout. So these are paid killings.
Well, the thing with criminal versus civil is civil suits is a lesser burden of proof.
Right. So yeah, so these turn into civil suits, and what you gotta be aware of is the civil suicide. Let me say that again. What you gotta be aware of is civil suicide. I know how to get money from my family. Watch this. And everybody else to get blown up off of it, and you don't even know that it was suicide. I know that sounds a little strange, but yeah, true. That's how you get money now. You sacrifice a family member, and everybody else get millions. That's the new payday. Beware of it.
yeah, I ain't into it.
Family member may take you
Money for that.
take you for a ride. You know what I'm saying? Speed just so the police can pull you over. Beware. That's the new big time payday. Ain't no more lottery. That's the new lottery. It's that. Maybe I don't smoke too much.
There's a new website now that got the fucking cops covered, at least in Texas. They're fucked here. They have to be certified by Department of Transportation to enforce traffic laws. In my county, in the entire county, there's none.
Well, I caught a video of one of the activists I watched. It wasn't for that. They were just walking into a police station to find out where their friend, another activist that got arrested, was at. And something I clued into, I noticed a whiteboard sign that said post certification for CAL FIRE. And here in California, the only reason you get a post certification is so you can carry a gun. What the hell do firefighters need to carry guns for?
Oh, that's the latest thing now. I have no idea. I asked that same question. What the fuck does a goddamn person that's out there working in fire, who the fuck is going to come up and shoot him in a fucking blaze?
Well, about 4 years ago, my father found this. It was local fire district, San Miguel Fire District. They actually had on their website a picture of their firefighters training in SWAT gear, and he also printed it out. And damn it, I lost the thing, but they quickly scrubbed that off their site. But they're getting post certifications for lifeguards and park rangers. I mean, this is local park rangers. You're not talking about feds or state. But what they're trying to be able to do is conscript them into an actual peace officer role. So if they federalize them, they become under control of the army, which this isn't a new phenomenon because the Germans did that. And so did, Russia under the early guys, up through Stalin and all that. In the case of the Germans, railroad security, regular police, fire were under the same SS, the administrative part of the Allgemeine SS, as the Gestapo and state security and their Einsatzkommando, which was their death squad units. So, they're just doing the same shit here in other places. And I don't think people don't realize, well, why the hell is this lifeguard running around with a gun? They don't really think about, the bigger ramifications of that. And there's really no reason why your friendly neighborhood firefighter or paramedic needs that same training.
Right.
Yeah.
None whatsoever, other than some sort of future sinister conscription into something.
Mm.
I didn't know that. I
Lifeguards
don't
may
think
run
it'd be
into a
okay.
terrorist shark,
In fact, I saw it yesterday, but I got kind of busy. I was gonna make a video about that, what I had noticed and what it actually means.
Mm.
It wasn't gonna be like a fear porn. I don't do the fear porn thing. It was just an observation I made, and that this isn't the first time this has happened somewhere.
What it ultimately means is that California has figuratively fell off into the Pacific Ocean.
Well, that just isn't in this state. This is for all the states, pretty much. They're
Yeah, as far as the paramedics, firefighters carrying guns and shit. Yeah, it's widespread.
and I'm sure they're gonna expand it towards people like codes enforcement officers in building departments and things like that. As of now, you only need a basic post class, which here's California 832 PC. It's powers of arrest, citations, but it's not hard to upgrade that to full-fledged post certification. And what that also tells me, because from what things I've seen over the last 10 years, military service and law enforcement jobs, they've had a hard time recruiting people. It's that they're needing bodies for something. They're needing numbers, and they're not meeting those numbers, so they're using these other people for future conscription.
Yep. More and more people are finding that not such a preferable job.
Yep.
Well, I mean, not everybody who goes into, you go into it with good intentions, want to help people, yada, yada, and you see the yahoos, or even downright psychopaths you got to work with, or are your supervisor, and you're like, to hell with this.
Well, when they go into their training, they're basically doing the same training that the military does in basic training. They're going through the same thing, and they're put into that same mindset.
Right.
They're a military mindset.
Well, a lot of these sergeants and lieutenants are being sent over to Israel for training.
Yes.
And it's one of those things that makes you go,
Right.
I think they kind of set things up to make TSA to be conscripted in the future.
Mm.
Yeah, when you said things that make you go, like the old CNC Music Factory song.
Yeah.
Things that make you go,
Heavily.
But I mean, I was a civilian for SDSO, and there were just some of the corrections deputies, some of them are ranked. Even with my take no shit attitude, I just try to steer clear of them.
Mm.
Shit, the whole time I worked there, anytime I had an incident, I kept a log book at home. So if anything ever happened to me, my folks would have it. And I saw guys that came in, professional, nice guys, and they just moved on to other shit. Or they were kind of hoping they could move into some sort of job that puts them out on the outskirts under the radar, and they could just fly under the radar until they collect a pension. In fact, when SDSO absorbed the marshals, the marshals were in charge of the courts out here. They didn't treat them too well. A lot of them moved on to other things. Because you weren't one of us from the beginning was the attitude.
Yeah.
See, that's exactly right. That's what they do. They weed out the ones that don't follow their little protocols and don't get on the program.
Right.
Those guys are the ones that you might get shot somewhere down this dark alley, or
Like all them generals that Obama let go.
A few of the activists I watch are from Portland, and you'll see groups of cadets out with officers. Man, these kids, I swear, it reminds me of films of the Hitler Youth from the 1930s. I mean, they just got this body language already, and they kind of got this spun, brainwashed look in their eyes. Like, God damn, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Their fucking basic training. That's it.
Yep.
And these are kids right out of high school. They're not even 21 where they ain't even carry a gun. It's like they're already being taught to be brutal shitheads.
I was watching a video here the other day. Some city, they're actually taking high school kids and they're riding with them now in uniform.
Yes.
I can't remember where that was now, but I was like, what the fuck? They're grabbing them young.
Oh yeah, they got a program at the middle school for that. Yeah.
Fuck.
And that's 11 to 13-year-olds.
Well, when I was in high school, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That's all right. I was just gonna say that is just plain ass wrong.
It is.
Oh, are we talking about these beautiful, attractive teachers messing with the male students?
No.
No, the cadet training.
Oh, cadet training.
Because when I graduated in '91, and
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Okay.
it seemed pretty much like ROTC programs were dead. But I imagine now there are in all the high schools that I know of in the various districts. I'm sure 9/11's funding that.
Oh yeah.
But they march around in their little uniform. They actually kind of act like school cops with other people. They walk around in pairs and
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
yeah, like I said, just like the Hitler Youth.
Mm.
I was in the military, but I wasn't into all their brainwashing bullshit. I went in because I really probably didn't have any choice at the time.
Yeah.
Vietnam was still a thing,
Right.
and I was just getting out of high school, and I wasn't going to college. So, yeah, the writing was on the wall for me. So I joined to get desirable job description.
Yeah, that's like my dad. He got drafted from Vietnam. So, but he ended up turning because he was, how old was it when you can get drafted back then?
18.
18. But he got sent anyway because something I can't remember. But, yeah.
Yeah, when my dad got drafted, he took they had him take their little test for job description. They offered him OCS, but they wanted him to sign up for 8 years. He says, "To hell with that! I'm just going to do my
Yep.
year and get
He
out."
did it. He
I
got
did
the
my 3, and I said, "See ya."
like you know, he went to go to school too, because he became an electrician through that. So
I don't regret my time doing it. You can pick up a lot of skills.
yeah, he did.
It. I don't regret it. It teaches you teamwork and a lot of things that you find useful in your civilian life.
Yeah, you're right about you're right about that because when it comes to the military, timing is everything. When it comes to the military, timing is everything. If you join at the wrong time, when there's high war, there's chances that you're going straight to war. If you join during a time where it's peace, it's a chance you're going to the NCO club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a bad thing right now. My grandson is about to go in the army, and I tried to talk him out of it, but he wasn't having it.
Mm.
I've only been able to talk one person out of it because, I always see these young people that work in a, minimum wage part-time job. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be going into the service. And it's like, well, if you're going to do that, go get a skill you can use on the outside. Avoid putting yourself in the meat grinder at all costs.
It's like my niece, she's going to be a doctor.
Enjoy growing old. That's what I tell them.
Yeah, I told him the same thing. Get you get you something that you can use in civilian world.
All right. When you come back, they may not have a job for you, and then you fuck.
Right.
That's always the case for years in the military. Why do you think they made that movie Born the 4th of July? That movie was real. You could come back with both legs gone, wheelchair, then they don't have a job for you.
Exactly.
I don't think my father ever used his GI Bill when he went into the apprenticeship for plumber pipe fitter. The union paid for it because somebody at that time.
Yep.
It was kind of like a thing where somebody had to vouch for you to get in, and that's what happened. He had a neighbor. I don't think he ever even used his GI Bill.
Yeah, you go through an apprenticeship program where you apprentice for 2 to 4 years, and then you journeyman for another 2 years, and then you become a master.
Yeah, because in the early mid '80s, he had become a lead plumber pipe fitter at San Onofre.
Dang, cool.
Until they wanted him to go into a hot area, and he said, "No, I'll pass on that." Oh, hey! Magically, you wind up on a layoff list. But Todd,
That's how it works in everything.
I know another guy in here. His name's Blah Blah Tuesday. He's a journeyman, and he's been having to. Union jobs are kind of few and far between. He has to, do scab work on the down low, so you don't get hassled.
You gotta think about it. War fatigue. You're a trained killer. Because they take you right out of high school from drinking beers and hanging with your homies to really drinking beers and hanging with some grown ass men that are killers. and they turn you into a killer. So when you get out of the military, don't you know that you're still a killer?
Right.
When recruiters were banging down my door, you know, they tried to sell you on that driving tanks and jumping out of helicopters. I actually told the guy, I'm not interested in jumping out of a plane unless that damn thing's on fire.
Right.
That's what I was talking about with military service. You come back with useful skills.
Right.
Come back like Jason Bourne, and you sitting at home with nothing to do, man, that's when you get all fucked up. You know, because those skills, you like the guy on Taken, I got a certain type of skills. You know what I'm saying? You ain't shit, man. You know?
Like the old song, know when to play them and know when to hold them.
Right.
Right.
Oh yeah, as far as Taken, yeah, I got all three of those films. But yeah, you're right. A certain set of skills that I would employ if the time should arise.
Yeah, Malik, you can't be sitting home with a certain set of skills, with nothing to do with them. So you get a job in security or whatever like that, and you end up fucking somebody up real bad. Security ain't the job for you. Because you think security can be the job for you, but you ready to put hands on something, and that ain't really the job for you. You know, you're a bouncer. Those physical jobs can really get you lawsuits and stuff like that these days. So that can take money from you as opposed to putting money in your pocket. You can get sued.
Well, of course, yeah, I wouldn't do security anyway. I wouldn't be qualified for it. But the thing is, if I was, I wouldn't be the type of security guard that would, be unfair and beat up people unjustly. You know what I mean? I'd be fair, and I would only, get physical if I'm threatened or if it's self-defense.
Right.
I'd be like the guy, the Patrick Swayze character in Roadhouse. You know what I mean? Be nice.
I like that.
Yeah, be nice until it's time to not be nice.
Right.
I like that.
Well, a lot of these guys, they got it in their mind that they're like a cop, and if you're a security guard, your only job really is to observe and report.
Yep, that's what I do. Observe and report. I hit the fucking radio. I said the motherfucker just jumped the fence with a shovel. Call the police. It ain't my job to go out there and Jason Bourne his ass. Now, if he come inside that booth, I got some mace, I got a baton, I got a flashlight. I'm a flashlight frog his ass, because you done came in the booth and threatened me, but I ain't chasing your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that commando stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that commando stuff's kind of above your pay grade.
The only thing I'm worried about is them horses and them barns. As long as you don't set the barn on fire or fuck with none of them horses, you and your shovel can run around in the back of the parking lot. Because I ain't coming to get you. As long as you ain't threatening the horses or setting no shit on fire, you can run around crazy.
Well, it seems like most of these aggressive ones are like G4S and what's that other one? They got a lot of them in Texas. I see those guys getting counters.
That's the big one, G4S. Then you got the FPS.
I think this one starts with an S. They do some of the government buildings and defense stuff. And I can't remember their names right offhand.
I think the worst kind of MK Ultra program is unemployment, because that'll kill a man quick.
Oh yeah.
If you can't take care of yourself on the planet, you willing to do anything that's wrong. So yeah, man, that's the real destructive con right there. Is not being productive in society. So if we was about really making people productive and not making people counterproductive, we can have a better society. But we search for balance too much and not knowing that we're already balanced. Oh, you gotta have a little good and a little bad. Like no, you don't. You don't need neither one of them. You can just be yourself. You don't need to be created good or bad.
I
Yeah,
think
but
the
who?
French had a perfect solution to that shit. You know, if you're not going to contribute to the society and you're just going to be parasitic on society, uh, they sit their ass to fucking Devil's Island and okay, make your own fucking
Right. That's
society.
what I was just thinking. Like, yeah, we can have a place for you. It ain't got to be jail, but we can have a place for you where you ain't got to, where happiness doesn't exist. And that's why it's called happiness. We can be happy, but it's up to us to create the nest. Well, I can be happy, but it's up to us to create the nest.
Yeah, but it seems like somebody wants to charge you for the right to exist on this planet.
Right, exactly. Well, we be in charge anyway, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, we're charged to live. We got to
Yeah.
work. We got to pay bills. We got to pay rent. We got to pay for a car to drive it. We got to pay to put gas in it. We got to pay to eat. I mean, unless you, so excuse me, unless you know how to grow your own food, like we did, back in the days. Of course, growing your own food from the ground is much healthier
Yeah,
than
but
buying
the
the
ground ain't
food.
the same now.
Than buying the foods now that are set up to basically kill you.
Yeah.
Especially with the cows, the growth of the cows, mostly beef
Diseases.
and burgers, pigs,
Yeah.
bacon, that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they put that honey on that bacon and make that bacon taste good.
And it has to be thick too.
But what does turkey got to do with bacon, right? What the fuck does it?
What fucking moron
When I
come up
cook
with
the
that?
turkey in the oven, I can't slice no bacon
actually
off the
good.
ass.
No, but also,
What
and
does
the thing is, you got to kill a turkey. They kill turkeys for Thanksgiving, so that might
Exactly. You
that
put
means
that on the
right
bacon.
there might be bad. It tastes good, but it might be bad too.
Hormones they pumped into that thing too. Yeah.
That's something you kill on Thanksgiving. Now they done put that shit in your bacon the same way they put chicken in your hot dog. What the fuck does a chicken got to do with a hot dog?
Yeah, chicken, pork.
The bad thing is you're really not going to get anything that's organic because the motherfucker's spraying it with every fucking kind of shit you can
Right.
imagine.
Right. And they gonna spray your shit too if it's outside. If it ain't got a canopy over top of it, your shit getting sprayed too. Now we got organic gardens like in the hood, but that shit is under a canopy inside. The sun, the rain, don't nothing touch them plants.
Hydroponics, baby.
Yes.
They grow that shit like marijuana.
Yeah, I've seen some of those.
Working on it.
You can put fish in there, and basically you don't have to touch any of it.
That's aquaponics.
Tilapia.
Um,
Aquaponics.
Yeah, it just all kind of cycles itself.
Yeah.
Turnkey. I like turnkey.
It's like we gotta get scientific with our food now. Food used to be natural and normal.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, so was the skies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hashtag blue skies matter.
Yes.
Right.
I've been trying to pin down when it actually really started occurring. I've been watching a lot of old movies and shit with panoramic scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't see shit in the skies. Beautiful blue skies. And you watch movies today and there's totally different. I mean,
Yeah.
the skies are like fucked up.
I got a film by the Air Force from 1956. It's animated, but it shows a plane, but it has the lines coming out of it like chemtrails, not like a regular contrail.
Right.
I kind of took that as it's some of that predictive programming stuff.
There's actually declassified documents on. It started back in early 40s.
Yeah.
You
And
got,
of course,
you got,
in the 70s is when they really kicked it off with the fucking Agent Orange shit in Vietnam. That's when they
Yes.
really said, "Okay, this works. Let's fucking do it."
Better living through chemicals.
eventually there'll
Thank you,
be
Monsanto.
And DuPont.
DuPont and Kim China and Syngenta.
Yeah.
Who else? Are we leaving out anybody? I think that's about the major ones there, isn't it?
They all fall under the same umbrella.
Yeah, they're the same people own them. Yeah.
The Mengele family chemical company still going on in Germany.
Right. Yeah.
Get them Germans.
Yeah, Joseph Mengele's family was had huge chemical plants.
Mm.
They still do. I think they do pharmaceuticals too.
Ugly.
And most of that is a fucking joke.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Jeff Sessions is talking about a war on drugs again. I'm just like, didn't we just go through this?
God,
It never ends.
never ends.
We're in a continuous state of war. In fact, we're under war rules right now.
Yeah, you think America is free? Like, no, America is at war within itself. We're not free. We've been at war within itself for decades.
They're at war against all of us.
The thing is, there was never a treaty signed between the North and the South after the Civil War.
Right.
And we've been under that war powers ever since then, which gives them the right to do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Right.
Crown
Thank you.
Corporation.
The treaty
Thank
is
you.
the highest.
Thank you, Lincoln.
Treaty is the highest form of law.
No, founding fathers.
That shit means more. That's the highest form of documents that you can sign. And you're right.
Look at
Because we don't have a treaty. We're gonna always have war. I mean,
Yeah.
red and blue states. Just the idea that you're separating them that lets us know that there is a war.
People think I'm crazy when I say that, but it's in the Constitution. It's proven that it's obvious.
Yep.
So it's just like, that's why I said once again, you ain't off no grid. This is the grid. Life is the grid. And you're being sucked, all your juice is being sucked up because you're on the grid. You're in the grid. You are the grid.
Well, the key is not letting these energy vampires mess up your day to day.
Exactly.
Drain
Exactly,
your day-to-day
right.
juice. 'Cause they come in to drink you anyway. As soon as you turn on your television, as soon as you turn on your radio, as soon as you go outside, the sucking begins.
Only if you let it.
That's right. It's like somebody was. I was on a post and there was a thread going, and these people they were like, "Well, enjoy your brainwashing," and they were talking about the music industry and how that stuff was and how they use all that against to mind control people. I'm like, well, if you're aware of something like that, it has no effect on you.
Remember something, Eric. Everything in all our lives are either through consent or non-consent. Every day is whether you are part of the contract or not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people can come into your matrix and without a contract. Exactly. It's like somebody can walk up to you and bang in your mouth. Like, you didn't ask for that. They entered into your matrix illegally.
Well, that's where you tell them they have to agree to your terms and conditions.
Hey, motherfucker. You hit me in the mouth. You gotta agree to my terms and conditions.
And in violation of those terms and conditions can have consequences.
And yeah, King, you're right about the thank you, Lincoln. Everybody thinks he was such a great president. That motherfucker sold us down the fucking river.
Yeah, he did. He's one of them.
Well, I remember seeing something, and it kind of makes sense how they kind of got Grant in there after him because he was such a boozer. He'd sign anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the purpose of putting him in there. 'Cause he ain't gonna know what he's signing.
Yep. Oh,
after you sign it.
I'm kind of surprised that they didn't give him a copy of the NDAA back then. Hey, we're gonna have this thing called 9/11 and NDAA and a Patriot Act. Can you just sign this for us? Yeah, okay, whatever.
Shit.
We're gonna do some American wiretapping. We need you to sign this real quick.
What's wiretapping? Never mind. This is on it.
We're gonna make these things called FISA courts that answer to nobody, can just convict people at random and.
Right.
They don't even need that. That's just to make you feel good.
Yeah. So we're gonna rough ride everybody we pick up.
It's going to unfold one of two ways. Either the people are finally going to wake the fuck up en masse and say, we want our fucking freedom back, we want our sovereignty back, or it's going to be a bloody fucking revolution.
All right. Now I gotta ask you one question, right? You said we want our sovereignty back. So I want to ask you an honest question from the truth of life, the universe, where we question everything. When was we sovereign to even ask for it back?
You
We never
you have rights as a sovereign man. You are yourself.
Natural rights. They we had before they came along. We have.
But you got to be careful. You don't want them to put you in that box of sovereignty. Then they can call you a terrorist and justify any bullshit that they want to do to you. No, I'm just acting as an individual, wanting my freedom.
Yeah, because what I was thinking that in order to be sovereign, you got to be backed by an army. So it's just like, what army have we ever had besides the army of talkers?
That's what the army is supposed to be, to protect us. The military is to protect us, but instead of protecting big banks and you know what I'm saying there, they're protecting the elites.
Right. So we as a citizen, we as citizens, if you notice, every war that has been fought since what? The Gulf War. Let's just say in my time, since the Gulf War has been fought overseas. So I'm wondering, why is my military over there when I'm over here? I mean, how does that create sovereignty if my military is over there and I'm over here?
That's protecting their interests, their oil, their mineral rights over there.
And their drugs.
And I think we're sending more to Afghanistan.
Yeah, this fucking world cop shit is bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
You're crackling up.
Yeah, somebody's got a
That's
bad
Becky.
connection.
They released the crack. They released the Kraken on us.
I'll be back, dude.
I think he just had a bad mic connection.
No, her shit was working fine until we hit that buzzer. It wasn't no fucking mic problem. That shit was working fine until we started talking about that one certain thing.
Okay. Is that better?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
That's kind of that's kind of why I shared that thing about the anime thing about the gunslingers, because we're headed towards that.
Yes. Yeah, no.
Back
Yeah,
where
I
if
mean,
you,
even-
back in the days, if you didn't like your officials, you could turn them into wind chimes.
Right. I mean, it's so true. We're living in that time because you had a president that was advocating if I walk down Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody, my voters will still support me. Meaning that the people that put me here, the mob and everybody else that got me here, you got to think about who was really supporting Trump. You know, the Teamsters, the mob,
Yes,
the
big
big
fans.
boy.
Big fans. Well, like we said,
Yeah,
you know,
big fans, Koch brothers.
these, you know, some worldwide mafia. They're
Yeah,
all related. You
worldwide,
know,
right.
so,
Las Vegas helped get his ass in there.
yeah. Do you research on the bloodlines of all these people, and you'll see that you know they're all the royals are related in every country just about. So
We think the Trump supporters is the American people. Like, no, it's the crime bosses.
Crown Corporation,
Yeah.
Feudalism.
yes sir.
Yeah, no doubt. Because we thinking that is well, they got the people thinking one thing, but we know better.
Yep.
Yep. Because we've been doing this for a minute, and just because you switch faces at the White House, that don't mean anything changed for us.
Yeah, same place, different.
Right. Yeah, we don't give a fuck who you put in there. Our agenda still remains the same. We're gonna check your shit at the door.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, they'll tolerate a little bit of change here and there. They'll accept some.
Oh, that's controlled.
It's absolutely controlled. But
They'll
they'll throw you a little fucking dog biscuit every now and again just
Yeah.
to make you fucking
Yeah.
still go along with their fucking shit, watch their
Yeah.
fucking bullshit TVs and movies and everything else.
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of cuts are being made in the inner cities, like Social Security. You gotta watch because Dick Gregory said it a long time ago that they was coming for your Social Security money because that's the biggest income coming into people's houses these days. So they want to attack 3% of that, and now they get ready to cut food stamps, and they cutting the Medicaid as well as Planned Parenthood, which allows you to get an abortion.
Planned Parenthood, that's another subject altogether. That it's a big can of worms. You don't want to open up here, you know, because
I believe that.
yeah, that's
Because
not
people feel
good.
different about it. But those programs were in the inner city to seemingly help certain people, but they getting ready to be fucked with.
Mm-mm.
And I'm thinking like, why you gotta cut something when y'all can print money?
It's
I look at it this way: Planned Parenthood should start at the minute you decided you wanted to have sex. You should plan it.
exactly. We don't need that shit
Wrap that
anyways.
son of a bitch or
Right,
Yeah.
right. But I was just making the rape case.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah, I get
that's
that.
what I'm dealing with.
You don't need to Planned Parenthood for that shit. That shit's fucked up anyway. You know, with their agenda, they got their own agenda. It's
Planned
eugenics.
Parenthood. Oh, by the way, my father owns a lot of guns.
That's eugenics. The Planned Parenthood. So
They just make up other names for other stuff like they do on casino. Just another way of saying some different shit. Same shit,
It is
just
a
a
big
different way
casino,
of terminology.
and it's rigged, and you ain't winning.
right.
Abortion clinics are abortion clinics, regardless of what you call them.
looking at all them fucking cute girls.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta think about something.
Missing.
You don't think they ain't collecting something? Whenever you go to the gynecologist,
I ain't saying nothing
this
about
is a
the show,
collection
like,
agency. They are
holy
collection agencies.
Yeah.
They come to collect cells and tissues from those vagina areas. Even when you go as a man to get your colon checked out, they check it for polyps. They grabbing tissues. They grabbing because they want samples. Because that's what they
put you
do.
in the DNA database.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
And they find out that your shit is benign. They just may come back and get some more of it and then be like, hey, you may have to use this for a cure.
We're not killing this guy fast enough.
Oh my God.
Soon you'll have pre-crime police. They won't be
Oh.
far away.
Oh, that's already happening in a lot of places. I've heard.
Oh, I'm sure.
Mm.
Yeah, the big thing is a mysterious person called and it's suspicious activities. You have to give me your ID. No, I don't. Is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
You know, this futuristic shit is just getting the fuck out of hand.
Yeah.
You know, you got old scientists just sitting back thinking about new shit. Oh, let's just try to flip this with that, and then we the ones that's got to deal with it. You put it on the public. You get Lil Wayne to make a video about it. Get everybody smiling and dancing and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, introducing shit to the public.
Right.
It's gonna get way worse. I feel sorry for our kids and grandkids. It's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, a lot of stuff we ain't gonna be around.
If we last that long.
Right. Exactly.
A lot of stuff we ain't gonna be around for. Believe me. You know,
They're gonna be so
Because if-
dependent on fucking government, it's gonna be pathetic.
Come on, where did I see that?
I predict a Blade Runner future.
that's a real old movie.
It's got a lot of truths in it. You can
Yeah.
see it playing out today.
Who played Blade Runner? Michael Douglas?
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford? Yeah.
Oh, it's in your part of the world. It's Penal Code 3802. Failure to ID.
Yeah, here in Texas.
Yeah, I watch a few guys from there. Probably learn these things.
Oh, I know. That's why I was chatting earlier. Are you stalking my sub channels or what?
Oh,
I see you commenting on shit just about every video I look at. Every one of them, like, God damn, there's King again. What is this motherfucker, stalker or what?
yeah, I pretty much have all the activist channels. Well, I learn a lot from these guys, you know. So if I ever have my own problems, I know how to deal with it or know how to research something. Or...
that is so funny. No, because
There's
you
this
the one
one-
sent the video. No, you the one that sent the video.
There's this one guy. I think he's in Wisconsin. His handle is pissed off taxpayer.
Oh yeah, him.
He's got a bad lisp, man. He is so fucking funny to listen to. He don't cut the cops no slack at all.
Later, Jaleel. I didn't even see you leave.
Oh, see you, Jalil.
When Jenna left.
And there would be a group: pissed off taxpayer, Tom Zebra, West Coast Auditors, Cop Block from Oregon. What's the other guy?
High Desert Community,
Yeah.
California Guardian.
Well, no, these guys are. I was listing guys who don't take no shit from them. I mean, they'll give them the finger and tell them to go pound sand. There's a guy in Texas, Southside Slacker 202, I think. Is his number. He don't put up with no crap from them either. I think he's Austin, I'd like to say.
That poor kid, the cameraman, he caught some shit here recently because he was giving them crap.
Hmm.
There was another one, a young kid called the Dallas Community Watch. He did really well. He was always calm, but he just kind of disappeared for whatever reason.
Hmm.
He just kind of did that playing dumb / answer a question with a question,
Right.
which is pretty slick.
Yeah, I knew.
He went out with News Now Houston, I think, a couple of times.
Yeah. I don't know the Batusi. I was wondering. He's kind of fell off the fucking radar. I don't know what's happened to him.
He had said a few videos back that he was having some exams come up or something. I don't know if that's come and gone, and he's doing family stuff, but that was pretty slick. He got that
Turner versus
precedent.
Driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. They've made a lot of use out of that.
Which I don't think a lot of people realize the ramifications as far as these guys that go out and do that and get these precedents on the books somewhere. You know,
That's the only way to make a difference in the law.
and it really shows how some of these public officials just fly off the handle about stupid shit, and you're like, they have no business being in that job.
My favorite
Absolutely.
is, well, you know, these days and times.
Oh, the sales pitch.
Right.
I thought of something that if I don't know if anybody else has ever done this, but if they come up to me with an encounter, first thing I would do is read them their Miranda rights.
You will definitely incriminate your ass, you dumb bastard.
And also, do you accept personal civil and criminal responsibility? By interacting with me, you agree to my terms and conditions. That'd drive them nuts.
Oh, you're being a smart ass, huh?
You remember that when I'm hauling away all your shit because I got a court order. And every time you have a penny, I'm going to be there to snatch it.
Damn, Dave.
Yeah, speaking of that, I wonder, So High, he ought to be getting paid from that fucking pharmacist.
Yeah. That's what Dave was saying earlier.
Yeah, because, that guy, he has to be licensed to do that. If he gets a criminal blemish like that, his career's over.
No, I'm talking about civilly.
Well, yeah, no, I'm sure he's gonna pursue something civilly, but I'm saying I don't know what the hell that guy was thinking, making false claims against him that he was stalking, and then decides to drop it because he knew it was gonna really make him look bad. The hell he's thinking.
He's thinking, wow, that motherfucker still got the recording.
Right.
It's right there. It's fucking video, man. It's hard to deny it.
Mm.
I wonder if that pharmacist is getting high on his own supply. That's why he was stupid and walked out there all aggressive and hit him and shit.
One has to wonder that, yeah.
Yeah, you know it.
I mean, we all have tempers, but it's just, we have the ability to curve that emotion, and this guy just...
Well, What's bad is he has fucking blinds there. He could have shut his damn blinds if he wanted to.
Yeah, if he thought he was being harassed, all he had to do was call the cops. That's all he had to do. Pick up the phone.
Yeah.
He didn't need to confront anybody, anything, or like No says, put down the blinds, anything like that.
Right.
There was no reason for. He showed intent.
Oh, for sure. That's why I'm saying he should get paid civilly. I mean, he's owned.
And then to keep antagonizing him after that, I think he'd be kissing the ground that he walked on, hoping he doesn't have him prosecuted.
I can't believe he hasn't been prosecuted.
Well, something I told him, look into, if he's into some sort of group, or if he donates campaign funds, which that would be public record, and see if some of these assholes are protecting him.
Right. I'll say hey to Alan.
All you got to do is follow the money trail. I'm willing to bet that he donates to Comrade Wheeler there in the mayor's office.
That's a good possibility.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, you can fart in an elevator now and have somebody fucking file a charge against you.
Well, we do live in a crybaby world where everybody needs a safe space, a blankie, and cookies and juice after their nap.
It's a sad situation.
Oh yeah.
There used to be a time where you could just have some fisticuffs and you chalked it up to, oh well, and then walked away and never had another encounter with that person.
Or they became your best friend.
Yeah. Especially if you're in a pub in Ireland. I'm going to beat the crap out of you, then we can buy each other drinks. Pints. Fighting and drinking.
And that's the way it should be. I mean, if it's got to come down to violence, I mean, that's the proper way, in my opinion, to just man and man. You just work it out.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, definitely.
Not anymore.
Everybody there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I get. Too many windows. Too many windows open. Yeah.
Oh. 2 days. 2 days, I know.
I was gonna say, what the hell? I went away for 2 seconds. What happened?
I'm filling in for Eric since he left.
It is 1:31 a.m. So, fuck, I didn't even realize it was that late. Actually,
That's no excuse.
Oh yeah, you're on the East Coast now.
Yeah, but that don't mean anything.
You're partying.
I keep odd hours.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here in just a minute, y'all. So get your final thoughts out there for the night, morning, whatever.
Happy trails to you all.
And peace to the panel and everybody, with a new conscience.
Yes.
And for God's sake, whatever you do, don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yep, don't drink the Kool-Aid.
There you go. There you go.
Look what happened in Guyana.
Yes. Let's see. If anybody should want to join us this late, The link
Shit
should
out of
still
luck.
be up there.
You're
It's
shit
still
out
up
of
there.
luck.
It should still be up there if we're still coherent.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Well, you can join us if you wish. I'll put it in there again. So,
Well, you know what? I'm gonna be right back because my teeth are floating away.
Ricky, we'll be off every time you get back. So,
It's all the koala's fault. I'm gonna blame her.
Okay, adios, y'all. Have a good night.
Peace. Much love to everybody. We'll see you. Thanks for watching and stuff.
Bye.
So, we'll see ya.
Eyes open.
Let's get your eyes to the sky.
Yeah.
And like I said, there's the link if you want to join for a few minutes or whatever. So, see you later, y'all. Much love.